Hello Pisces, Elsie here to do a reading for you, my friends. It is the monthly reading for February, so welcome to February. It's February 1st today, just like that. Thankfully, we got through the 784 days of January, right? Thank you so much for clicking here. I hope you are well. Thanks for the way that you've been loving on me in the comments, and your thumbs up have been lovely. Thank you. If you are the ride or die doing all that stuff. If you are brand new and you've never been here before, welcome. I hope you will decide to join this beautiful tribe. We do have a subscription. I do have a subscription button down in the bottom right hand corner of this little square where I live. Hope that you'll join us. We have a beautiful, big, growing Pisces tribe. All right, let's find out what's going on. I'm going to ask a few questions this month for you for February 2025 Pisces. We're going to first ask, what is within your control this month? What is within your control, Pisces, for the month of February? For the month of February, what's in your control is your material harvest. So money, things that add to your life, I would say. Material harvest is money, things, stuff, groceries, house, right? Material harvest is the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like what is within your control is how you make your money, how you spend your money. Feels like that. The next one is what is out of your control. Passion ignites. So someone might have their eye on you. It could be that. Passion is ignited, or possibly something shows up that really makes you excited, or it's very creative opportunity and you are now excited about something that you weren't excited about in the first week of February. Next card is about finances. Tell me about finances for Pisces, please. We've got partnerships and alliances. So partnering with somebody who maybe can tell you about finances, teach you about finances, but maybe you're the teacher. It could be that as well. Partnerships and alliances is maybe you are partnering with someone. Partnerships, right? Could be in business, could be maybe you'll be making new partnerships and alliances while you're out being social, dinners, conventions for work, that kind of thing. Last card I'm putting down is for love, Pisces. For love, we have sacrifice. That's your card. It's Pisces, right? So we do have the Hanged Man here. So it almost feels like love is on a pause, or you feel like love is on a pause at this time. It feels like, I feel like you are at the end of the rainbow. So I feel like something is going to show up for you here. Yeah, something's about to bloom. Something I've never noticed in this card before is that these clouds are actually flowers in bloom. So I feel like you are waiting. You're in a pause, waiting to see what happens. Waiting is someone showing up, I think, in the month of February. Overall energy for the month is balance. I like it. I like it a lot. So it is the energy of balance is the Chariot, right? So it feels like this month is going to go by like a flash. I'm going to say it's going to go by really quickly. And it does feel like things are going to come full circle for you this month. We'll talk more about that. What's the card under there? Shadow. So something you don't see coming. There's balance coming here that you don't see coming. Could be in love, could be in money, could be in your material things. Let's take a look at tarot. Let's talk about Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Pisces, there is a sale. It just began today, and it doesn't have to be a love reading that you're booking. I do all sorts of readings, so please take a look at the pinned comment. There is a code there, and if you'd like to take that code over to Wizio, you know how to book me if you've done that before. All the information you need is in the pinned comment. Tell me about Pisces. The thing that is within your control is your material harvest. So how hard you work, how you build your business. Tell me, how you make your money. Tell me about material harvest. We've got the Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here? We've got Justice. Okay. It does feel like you are justified in walking away from something that didn't serve you. For some of you, that could be a job that in the month of February, possibly you're sort of looking over things and trying to weigh, get the checks and balances in place. Is this something that I really want to do with my energy? For some of you, the Eight of Cups is something emotional, but for others of you, it feels like it's something that you don't want to settle for. Justice is here because I feel like it's either a karmic connection or it's a karmic situation. It's a place where you were only supposed to make a pit stop in order to learn some karmic lessons, and then you were supposed to head on your way. But we all know that sometimes we get in a comfort zone and it's really hard to move. So it does feel like it's something karmic. Tell me more. We've got the Two of Swords, so there is a decision that's coming up here. And I feel like it's a decision that not everyone is going to like. We've got Justice that holds one sword, and then we have the Two of Swords, which is 3. So either it's going to break your heart to leave the workplace. Maybe you've been at this job for 9 years, right? We've got card number 9. To me, that's the 9 of Pentacles. So maybe you've got, a year in, every year for 9 years. And it feels like it might be something that you're going to have to do in a very head over heart way. You're going to have to pull away or break away or pull away your energy. And it does feel like you don't want to do it. It feels like you're trying to find reasons to stay. Give me one reason to stay here and I'll turn right back around. That's Tracy Chapman, right? It feels like it's like you don't really want to go, but if it's a job, they're not paying you enough or they don't see your worth. Like it feels like you've become really good at what you do, very confident that you've built yourself over a long period of time. But if they're not going to pay you your worth and you know your worth, then it's time for you to go. Give me one reason to stay here and I'll turn right back around. It feels like it's going to be heartbreaking for you to go, but it feels like it's a decision that you do have to make here. I feel like you're trying to feel it your way out of it though. Like you're trying to feel it out to see if this is exactly what you want. But I feel like you are justified in leaving, I want to say, because I don't think it gets past the 8 cups. Yeah, there's a 7. But she's holding the 2, right? Yeah. So holding the 2 and then there's 8 here, which is 10. Am I going to be happy or am I going to be sad? 5 cups at the top, right? So I feel like you're making a decision to leave a relationship or leave a job, like a long-term job or a long-term relationship here. And it feels like you have a lot of options and opportunities. It's just really hard to make the decision. You know all the reasons that you have, you're justified in thinking all of those things, but I feel like it's going to be one of the hardest decisions you've ever made, regardless of whether, like, it seems emotional, whether it's about money or a job or a relationship, it all seems very emotional. You're going to have to put yourself in a place where you are detached from your emotions in order to make the decision. What is out of your control is this passion ignited. So something exciting is showing up and I don't think you're expecting it. I think it's just showing up. We've got the Knight of Pentacles here. We've got the 9 of Swords, and we've got the Strength card. So I feel like there is something showing up in the second week of February here that's exciting. It feels like it's really exciting, but I think you're going to approach it with caution. We do have the Page of Pentacles here, and the Page is the one who is very particular, precise. They're into perfection, but they're also, all of those things keep them moving really, really slowly because they are the analyst, right? I'm very analytical. I'm looking over the details. I don't care if I have to sit here. I want something to grow no matter how long I have to wait. I want it to grow and grow slowly. So there is something that entices you, I think, in the second week of February. It could be a relationship. It could be an opportunity. The opportunity is in the hand of the Knight. I feel like it's the 9 of Swords tells me that it's worrisome, that you're trying to make a decision, but I feel like you go with nights of sleeplessness, that you're worried about the future. That's what it feels like here. The Strength card is like, I feel like the Strength card shows up here because I feel like you need to get it in control. I feel like you need to really get your thought pattern in control because I feel like this thing shows up and it excites you so much, but you're arguing with the Ace of Wands versus the Knight of Pentacles. You really want to go racing after it, but it feels like you're holding yourself back, but you're worrying, if I hold myself back, does that mean I can't ever have it? It feels like you're trying to make some sort of decision, possibly, about whether to run after this passion that has showed up. Could be a person, a job, a situation, a creative thing, possibly. One more card. We do have the King of Cups. I feel like it's love, possibly. It's something that's out of your control, though. It's like, I feel like you're waiting for someone to pursue you, and you're like, why aren't they pursuing me? The King of Cups is the one that's stoic, though, so they're never going to let you know on the surface whether they have feelings for you or not until they're really, really comfortable with you. But I do feel like somebody here does have an offer of love. This king is holding a cup, got kind of a smirk on his face. This is feminine or masculine, take it as it resonates for you, but this is the stoic one. The one when they don't know you all that well, that this person is not going to show you their feelings on the surface. So I think immediately you feel connected to this person. There is an immediate attraction between you and somebody else, feminine or masculine. And I think that everything is moving really, really slowly here. And you're trying to hold back from pursuing the king, because the kings don't like to be pursued. The kings get the ick when they're pursued. So I feel like you want the king to pursue you, but it's taking forever. Tell me about the finances. We've got partnerships and alliances. Tell me about finances. Feels like you maybe need to, if this Nine of Pentacles is you having your own business, you might need to get out there and start collaborating with people, or at least finding people who are wanting to partner with you in some sort of business situation, because I feel like you've been trying to do it yourself up till now. And although I think that the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles is about being left out, but I also feel like it's like you've hit a glass ceiling doing what you're doing with your finances. Like maybe you just don't have the education to move forward, and maybe what you need to do is get yourself into school, business school possibly, make alliances, make partnerships, talk to people. It feels like the Five of Pentacles is like, what do I do next, right? We look at this person holding their head. What do I do next? I've reached the Five Pentacles and I don't know where to go from here. Tell me more about the Five Pentacles. We've got the Page of Pentacles. We start back at the beginning, and then the Emperor. Look, I feel like if you're a person who's having a hard time with your finances, or maybe you're in business for yourself and you don't know where to go from here, maybe you don't have the education. I feel like the Page of Pentacles is telling me you need to get yourself out there into a community or a group or a social group, or maybe you need to start in school, get yourself around people who know more about money. I feel like this is the beginning of something here. This is an opportunity to gain more wealth through a wealth of information. It feels like you need to put more energy into building. And so the Five Pentacles and the One Pentacle is 6 partnerships and alliances, right? So it's like going out to be social and giving other people reciprocal energy in order for you to become the Emperor. Now, this is a person of influence. So I feel like you have the possibility of becoming the Emperor, but I feel like you have to be willing to be the student first, because the pages are students. I feel like you will meet somebody of influence, and this person could be your professor if you decide to go to school, but it's somebody of influence, I feel, that's willing to teach you about your finances, or about how to make more money, or what you should be doing next. What is the best thing for you to do? Like maybe you're I don't know, maybe you're a banker and maybe you hate banking. Maybe you want to get into some sort of different business, and this person is the owner of a business and you want to know, how do I grow that? How do I become like the Emperor? We've got the hanged man, the hanged one, I should say, because there's a woman here. But it looks like everything's in a pause. I want to say your finances have paused, or maybe you hit a glass ceiling. You're trying to get a different perspective of, how can I grow my wealth? How can I grow my finances? How can I grow my business? And I think that you're going to meet in February, you're going to meet a person of influence. But I feel like you meet them out and about. Like I feel like you need to take an invitation, or you need to go to the seminar, or you need to go sign up for the business courses. I feel like it's action that you need to take, because the Page of Pentacles is here. You need to take some sort of action toward whatever it is that you want to do, because hanging here isn't going to do you anything, being in this pause. And tell me about love. February, we've got the 10 of Cups. All right. It's interesting that we have hanged energy here and hanged energy here as well. So you're in your own energy. You're really in your own energy, right? We will be going from Aquarius season into Pisces season. And I feel like this is around that time, right? Around the 18th, 20th, right? Where we go into Pisces season. And so it does feel like there is something here that's already growing here, I want to say. We do have the the star energy, we do have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Ten of Cups. I feel like something is in a pause for you here right now, but it feels like it's because we haven't yet crossed the threshold of friendship, is what it feels like. We're trying to build something in the 3D, Three of Pentacles. So right now you're in this place of let's support each other, let's be friends, let's grow something together. It feels like you're in that sort of energy, but it feels like you feel more for this person than you're willing to admit, I want to say. So I feel like this Three of Pentacles is telling me that maybe it's somebody that you meet in partnership, right? Maybe you already know this person, you built a little foundation with them, but I feel like you're starting to get feelings for them. The Ten of Cups is here. You're starting to see them as maybe someone who would be lovely for your future. You're getting a different perspective on this. It's almost like your intuitive energy is telling me, I know I just met this person. I know that we're just friends, but I'm really hopeful that something different is going to manifest here, is what it feels like here. It could be an Aquarius, could be another Pisces, could be an Aries, could be a Scorpio or a Cancer maybe. We do have Leo energy here as well as Libra. One more card, please, for love for Pisces. So I feel like everything starts to move quicker close to the end of the month. We've got the card number 4. So I'm going to say wait on it. I know that you don't want to hear it, but I'm going to say wait on it. I feel like it's I feel like somebody's about to say something to you. She's holding the Ace of Swords. And although you're feeling heartbroken that things, it feels like you feel, oh, this person is my friend. I'm starting to get feelings for them. And I feel like somebody, like you're starting to feel heartbroken, but I feel like somebody is about to speak up. I want to say that somebody here also is hoping that maybe something will transpire between the two of you. Yeah, so I'm going to say wait on it. Get your stability of the mind. Maybe you just need to lay down and think about it, meditate on it. I'm going to say, but I feel like something is going to transpire here. I feel like it's by about the end of the month, it starts to move forward a little quicker here. And you don't see it because the moon energy is here. That I feel like the person you're dealing with is possibly a soulmate. And that's why you feel that way. I feel like you can already see yourself having kids with them or, living with them or being married to them. The Ten of Cups is here. Like they make you very happy when they're in your presence. We have the Death card. Something's about to change. And I think it has to do with your confidence, possibly. That you are, I feel, at a place in your life where you're ready to stop holding back. I feel like it's time for you to press forward and take a step away from the Two of Wands to decide to take action here on your intuition. It's going to lead you to some sort of new beginning. So after the ending, it feels like somebody was betrayed by another person. So maybe you're stepping carefully when it comes to love or things that are changing. Maybe you're not a big fan of change or something that might be ending so something else can begin. But I really do feel like there's been a transformation within you, a glow up. Like I feel like by the end of the month, your finances are a little better. I feel like you're feeling a little more confident. It feels like you're in the midst of transformation right now. And it feels like it makes you all feel a little bit defensive. I'm just going to say, this person is holding the Two Wands, which means the 5 are on the ground. And it feels like somebody here is hopping boundaries or maybe boundaries you've set up for yourself. Like this is holding back, indecision, all of that. It feels like she's ready to jump over this boundary that I've set up for myself. All right. I'm going to leave that right there, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you. I'm wishing you the most beautiful February. And I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because, well, I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye-bye.